Alright you guys, Alan here coming at you with the January 2016 Blu-ray updates. Starting things off, I got Winter's Bone. This is a gem from 2010. Not a lot of people have heard about it. It stars Jennifer Lawrence. She actually got nominated for Best Actress for this movie. Nominated for Best Picture. Did really well at Sundance. Won the Grand Jury Prize at Sundance actually.
I got 2 kids that can't feed themselves yet. My mom's sick. And she's always gonna be sick. Pretty soon the laws are coming and taking our house and throwing us out to live in the field like dogs.
Now, like I said, not a lot of people have really heard of this film, but it's a really good drama picture. Definitely one of the roles that helped Jennifer Lawrence to land future leading roles in movies like Silver Linings Playbook and the Hunger Games series. I also picked up Let the Right One In. Now, anybody who is a fan of international cinema or horror cinema, this is definitely a must-see. It's a 2008 picture from Sweden. It stars a young boy who befriends a girl who's actually a vampire. The movie is very dark, very brooding, but definitely, like I said, a must-see for any fan of horror film, and especially any fan of vampire pictures. I also picked up Jodorowsky's Dune. This is a documentary about Alejandro Jodorowsky. In the 70s, he wanted to create this movie called Dune, which is based on a book. One of the people he had on board was H.R. Giger, who would later go on to create the designs for the Xenomorphs from Aliens. He recognized talent, he was a visionary, but the movie was never made, sadly. He had all these plans, and just this is a documentary just about the plans that he had. I mean, this guy was planning to have Mick Jagger and Orson Welles and Salvador Dali as his lead actors.
For me, it was not to make a picture. It was something deeper. I wanted to make something sacred, free, with new perspective, open the mind.
Definitely a must-watch for any cinema lover, and a great documentary as well. Alright, next up we have Kingsman: The Secret Service, one of my favorite movies of 2015. What I love so much about it is that the movie knew that it was a little over the top and definitely placated towards that. A lot of people, when they saw the trailer for this movie, thought it was just going to be like a 007 ripoff, but after I watched it, I actually enjoyed this movie better than Spectre, so that really says something about it. Alright, next up we have Dragon Ball Z: Battle of the Gods. This is the first Dragon Ball Z film made in 17 years. This is the one made right before Resurrection F, which I picked up last month. It's about this guy named Lord Beerus who claims to be the most powerful fighter in the galaxy, and he comes to Earth looking for a challenge. So that's pretty much the only reason why he comes. So he decides to challenge Goku, and he pretty much says that if Goku can't beat him, then he's going to destroy the entire planet.
Well, this is a surprise. It would seem that all that Super Saiyan talk wasn't just a bunch of hot air after all.
Not bad, huh? But if you want, I can dial it back to 2 for you.
No, that won't be necessary.
Huh?
Well, just try your best.
You still doubt me? Fine!
I really like this movie. It was super action-packed. Any fan of Dragon Ball Z, you've probably already heard of this movie, but definitely check it out if you're a fan. Alright, next up I got Trainwreck, directed by Judd Apatow, starring Bill Hader and Amy Schumer. One of my favorite parts about this movie is there's a lot of sports figures in there, like LeBron James and Tony Romo and Amari Stoudemire. I'm a big sports fan, so seeing how some of these characters would interact with actual celebrities, with actual sports characters, was really funny.
Oh! Did you let me do that? Did I just score on you? Yes! You are my bitch, LeBron James! But not really. You gotta admit, that was a good shot, though. Come on, man. I scored on LeBron James. I'm never playing basketball again. Lunch is on you, buddy!
Where you going, Aaron?
Woo! Aaron. LeBron.
Damn it.
I'd give this one a watch if you're into sports as well as being into comedy movies, but if you're just looking for a straight-up comedy, I would recommend my next pickup. And my next pickup would be Spy. Now, this is with Melissa McCarthy, Jason Statham, and Jude Law. Absolutely fantastic film. One of my favorite movies of 2015. Really funny. I normally don't like Melissa McCarthy's brand of comedy, but I really enjoyed this one.
This antifungal spray can freeze and disable any security system.
Wow, that is quite an image to be carrying all over Europe.
It's also a pepper spray.
Why not just make it look like pepper spray?
It's a pretty good idea. All right, well, next time.
Well, I can wait if you want to print up a new label.
No, I'd have to turn the printer on again.
The jokes are over the top, the characters are over the top, the action is over the top, and the story is actually really good. Alright, rounding out my Blu-ray pickups for this month, I got 4 movies out of the Woody Allen collection. These were actually given to me as gifts from my parents, so thank you, Mom and Dad. I got Hannah and Her Sisters, Sleeper, Manhattan, and Annie Hall, of course. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching this January 2016 Blu-ray update for my channel. And I've been really enjoying talking to everybody in the comment section, but I want to get everybody more involved. I want to get the new subscribers involved. I want to get old subscribers involved. So from now on, every time I do a Blu-ray update, I'm going to end it with a question of the day. Since this month I got the Woody Allen collection, I want to know what's your favorite Woody Allen film. Doesn't necessarily have to be a movie that he directed or wrote, even if it's one that he starred in. So go ahead and leave that in the comment below. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'm out. The Avengers Age of Ultron Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. I got the one with the Vision on the back just because I kind of like the way that this one looked a little bit better. I also picked up the Steelbook for Southpaw. This was one of my favorite movies of the year. Jake Gyllenhaal is absolutely fantastic.